50 State Quarters program was issued in 2000 to commemorate the state's history, its culture, and its contributions to the nation. Each of the state quarters in this program showcases a unique design that reflects the specific identity of the state. South Carolina's quarter, the 8th in the series, features a notable design that includes the palmetto tree and the crescent moon, symbols deeply associated with the state's history, particularly its role in the American Revolution. While many collectors focus on state quarters, some variants of the South Carolina state quarter are rarer and more valuable than others due to certain characteristics that distinguish them from the typical production run. The design of the South Carolina quarter. South Carolina's quarter features a depiction of the palmetto tree, a symbol that has historical significance as it was featured on the state's flag and associated with the defense of Fort Moultrie during the American Revolution. Alongside the palmetto tree is a crescent, representing the crescent moon that appeared on the flag of the South Carolina militia during the Revolution. The inscription around the design includes the words South Carolina, the Palmetto State, and the year of statehood, 1788. The reverse side of the quarter features a standard design common to all quarters produced by the U.S. Mint during this time, featuring an eagle and the United States motto, E Pluribus Unum, but the reverse side does not have any South Carolina-specific symbols. The combination of the palmetto tree and crescent moon became iconic, with these symbols appearing on the quarter as an emblem of the state's heritage, reminding both residents and visitors of the importance of South Carolina in the early history of the United States. Rarer varieties of the South Carolina quarter. While the South Carolina State Quarter was released in 2000 as part of the larger 50 State Quarter program, there are several variants of the coin that can be considered rarer or more valuable due to production anomalies, minting errors, and other factors. Below are some of the rarest South Carolina quarters collectors should look for. 1. South Carolina quarter with a double die error. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the die, causing certain elements of the design to appear doubled. For collectors, these errors are highly prized due to their rarity and unique appearance. Double die errors in quarters are relatively uncommon, but they do happen occasionally in state quarters. For the South Carolina quarter, a double die error might manifest as doubled inscriptions, such as South Carolina, or the Palmetto State, or in other parts of the design, such as the crescent moon or the palmetto tree. The most sought-after examples of these errors tend to be those that show a noticeable doubling, especially in areas that are more visible or in high-contrast parts of the design. If you come across a South Carolina State Quarter with this type of error, it could be worth considerably more than the standard issue coin. 2. South Carolina Quarter with a clash die. A clash die error occurs when the dies used to strike the coins become misaligned or come into contact with one another, leaving an imprint on the coin that is not intended as part of the design. This can lead to distorted or incomplete features on the coin. A clash die error on a South Carolina quarter may result in parts of the design becoming faint or appearing in unexpected places. These types of errors can be particularly difficult to spot, but a closer inspection of the coin, especially in areas like the rim or the center of the design, may reveal the clashing marks. 3. Uncirculated South Carolina quarters from mint sets. Coins that have never been circulated and come from mint sets are often of higher value compared to their circulated counterparts. For the South Carolina State Quarter, mint sets produced by the U.S. Mint and sold to collectors often contain coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. These coins can sometimes be more valuable due to their immaculate appearance. In general, uncirculated state quarters are more valuable than those that have been used in everyday transactions, especially if they are from early years of the series, such as 2000. 4. Proof South Carolina quarters. Proof coins are specially minted coins intended for collectors, and they are struck with higher quality dies and multiple strikes to ensure a sharp, detailed finish. The South Carolina quarter was issued in proof form as part of proof sets. These coins have a mirrored finish, and collectors often seek them out because of their superior quality compared to the regular business strike quarters. Proof coins can be more valuable, particularly if they have been well preserved and have a low mintage. The U.S. Mint produces proof coins in limited quantities, and because of their beauty and the care taken in their production, they often become sought-after pieces for coin collectors. A proof South Carolina quarter, especially one that is in excellent condition and remains in its original packaging, can command a premium price on the collector's market. 5. South Carolina quarters with minting errors, off-center or misstrikes. Minting errors, such as off-center strikes or misstruck coins, are another reason why certain South Carolina quarters might be worth more than their face value. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not perfectly aligned with the die during the striking process, causing the design to be shifted and leaving part of the coin blank or with a partial image. These coins are typically less common and are highly valued by collectors due to their distinctive look. A South Carolina quarter with such an error can be a prized find for a collector who specializes in rare U.S. mint errors. Similarly, misstrikes or coins with double or triple strikes can also make for valuable and highly collectible items. 6. High-grade South Carolina quarters. High-grade coins, those rated in excellent condition, often graded MS65 or higher, tend to be more valuable, especially if they are part of the initial run of the quarter series. Over time, coins that have been kept in pristine conditions, free from scratches, wear, and other signs of circulation, can become highly sought after among numismatists. The rarity of high-grade South Carolina state quarters makes them more desirable for collectors who focus on acquiring coins in the best possible condition. Coins are graded based on their appearance and the amount of wear they show. A South Carolina quarter in near-perfect condition, with no signs of handling, can be worth significantly more than a coin that has been heavily circulated. How to spot rare South Carolina quarters. For collectors interested in finding rare South Carolina quarters, it is essential to closely inspect coins for errors, variations, and signs of minting mistakes. Regular circulation coins are often heavily worn, making it difficult to spot finer details. However, paying close attention to the specific details of the design, especially on the reverse side, and keeping an eye out for any unusual features, such as doubling, misalignment, or off-center strikes, will increase the chances of finding rare examples. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition are also more likely to hold their value or increase in worth over time. Therefore, collectors who come across South Carolina state quarters from mint sets or proof sets should handle them with care, store them properly, and keep them in pristine condition. Conclusion. The South Carolina state quarter is a significant coin that commemorates a pivotal state in American history. While most South Carolina quarters may not hold great value beyond their face value, certain rarities exist due to minting errors, production issues, or their uncirculated or proof condition. Collectors who. Notable state quarters worth money today. 1999 Delaware quarter, extra tree branch, a rare variety where an extra tree branch appears on the reverse design. This error can significantly raise the coin's value, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars. 2004 Wisconsin quarter, high leaf. As mentioned earlier, the high leaf variety is highly sought after, with values ranging from $30 to $150, depending on the condition and whether it's graded. 1999 FS Connecticut quarter, silver proof. The 1999 FS Connecticut quarter, which was part of the proof set released that year, can be worth significantly more than its face value if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition. The end of the state quarters program. The state quarters program ended in 2008, and it was followed by the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program, 2009 to 2021. Though the state quarters are no longer in production, they continue to be an important part of American numismatic history. Other factors impacting coin value. Demand and popularity. Like other collectibles, the value of state quarters or bicentennial quarters is affected by current trends in the market. If interest in a particular coin design increases, perhaps due to a famous error or new historical significance, its value may rise. Precious metal prices. The value of silver and gold directly impacts the value of coins containing these metals. For example, state quarters made with silver or bicentennial quarters may rise in value as the price of silver increases. Collector communities, coin enthusiasts and collectors play a significant role in driving demand. The larger the base of collectors looking for specific coins, the more valuable those coins become. Conclusion. While most 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarters and state quarters are not particularly rare and are worth only a small premium above face value, there are exceptions. The 40% silver bicentennial quarters and certain state quarters with minting errors, rare varieties, or high grades can be valuable to collectors. As with all collectibles, the market is driven by factors such as rarity, demand, and condition. By keeping an eye on these elements and getting coins professionally graded, collectors can ensure they are aware of the true value of their holdings. Whether you are holding onto your quarters for nostalgic reasons or looking to make a profit, understanding their potential worth today is crucial for both new and seasoned collectors alike. Collectors, finding a high-grade 1776 to 1976 silver quarter could significantly increase its market value, especially if it's a part of a complete proof set from that year. Valuable state quarters, 1999 to 2008. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began issuing the State Quarters program, which included a series of 50 unique quarters, each representing one of the U.S. states. These quarters were released in the order that states were admitted to the Union, with the first coin being released in 1999 for Delaware. The series was completed in 2008 with the release of Hawaii's State Quarter. The State Quarters program. The State Quarters program was a huge success, and millions of coins were minted each year. The coins featured a reverse design specific to the state represented, incorporating elements of that state's history, culture, or geography. For example, the New Hampshire quarter depicted the Old Man of the Mountain, while the California quarter showed the image of a grizzly bear. Because of their wide distribution and limited number of special edition releases, most of the state quarters are not worth more than their face value. However, a few notable examples stand out due to their rarity, minting errors, or specific demand from collectors. Factors affecting the value of state quarters. Mint errors. Occasionally, minting errors can increase the value of certain state quarters. These errors could include misprints, double dies, or coins that were struck off-center. Collectors of error coins are often willing to pay a premium for state quarters with such mistakes. For instance, a 2004 Wisconsin quarter with an extra leaf on the ear of corn, often referred to as the high leaf variety, has become a sought-after coin among collectors. Condition. Grading the condition of the coin is critical in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated sought-after coin among collectors. Condition. Grading the condition of the coin is critical in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, with minimal wear and tear, are valued more highly than those that have been used in daily circulation. Professional grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, grade coins on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins graded as MS65 or higher can fetch a higher premium on the market. Limited releases. Some state quarters were produced in smaller quantities, particularly in mint and proof sets. Limited edition releases, like those sold in special packaging, may also carry a higher price tag. The United States quarter, or 25-cent coin, has a long history that reflects the nation's evolving identity. Over time, these coins have captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. Among the most notable of these coins are the Liberty Quarter dollar, 1776 to 1976, and the state quarters issued from 1999 to 2008. Understanding the value of these quarters today involves looking at their historical significance, rarity, and the factors that influence their market worth. In this article, we will examine the Liberty Quarter dollar, including the bicentennial issues, and explore the current value of the state quarters in circulation. The Liberty Quarter dollar, 1776 to 1976. A brief history. The Liberty Quarter, originally known as the Liberty Seated at Quarter, was introduced in 1838 and was minted until 1891. It depicted Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield and a spear, with the word Liberty inscribed on her dress. This design was symbolic of the United States' strength and independence. However, the coin underwent several design changes over the years, and by 1932, the U.S. Mint replaced the Liberty-seated design with the Washington Quarter, featuring a portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. In 1976, the U.S. Mint issued a special bicentennial quarter to commemorate the nation's 200th anniversary. This quarter featured a unique reverse design with the image of the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon, created by John David Sanfords. The obverse retained the traditional portrait of George Washington. These 1976 bicentennial quarters were minted in large numbers, both in copper-nickel clad and 40% silver versions, and became an important symbol of national pride. Bicentennial quarters, key features and value. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarters were issued in both clad and silver versions, which plays a significant role in their value today. The clad version, made of copper-nickel, was produced in large numbers, and its value is primarily tied to its status as a collectible item rather than for its precious metal content. In contrast, the 40% silver versions, which were produced for collectors and issued only in proof sets, are more valuable due to the intrinsic value of silver. Clad bicentennial quarters, 1976. These quarters are generally worth around face value, 25 cents, to a few dollars in uncirculated condition, depending on demand and market conditions. Collectors are often willing to pay a small premium for well-preserved coins, especially those that have been graded as high-quality specimens, e.g., MS-65 or higher. Silver bicentennial quarters, 1976. These coins are worth more, often ranging from $5 to $10 or more, depending on the silver content, for approximately 0.179 ounces of silver and the condition of the coin. The price of silver has a direct impact on the value of these quarters, so when silver prices rise, so too does the value of the 40% silver bicentennial quarter. For most,